Swain. I have a question about what made you guys decide to produce this movie now as opposed to earlier or later?
That's a great question. I mean, for me, on the big corporation side of it, I could not tell you that answer. But I know that the other movies definitely had to come before this one to, I think, they test the audience. They sort of know like what the boundaries are to get us to where we can do the things that we did. No question. Like we couldn't have done the movie the way we wanted to do it if there hadn't been Batman Year One before that, and Doom and all that kind of stuff. That each one kind of got a little edgier and a little harder. So for me, I think just they had to wait until they were willing to pull that kind of stuff off.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Hi, my name is Maria, and I just wondered what was your favorite moment? This is for all of you.
I think my favorite moment was on the camp farm. Clark is having a heart-to-heart with his father. I thought it was very poignant, and those the quiet moments I think I'm drawn to, because that's really the heart of the story. I mean, the action is fun to draw and fun to come up with, but I think I like the quiet moments because it really tells you about the characters and what they're going through.
Yeah, I also like that too. I like when you see the background of Manchester and his relationship with his sister. But visually, there's something about that shot when Superman is about to punch Manchester Black. That's a really cool shot right there, where it's all sort of balls and all that tension.
There's so much stuff I love in it. That moment at the end when Superman comes out and he's talking about how you could hear Cold Cast explode, and it's like pop, and you see that face with the messed up eye. That is scary as hell. That is a pretty cool moment. But I also really gravitate towards those quiet moments. I mean, I love every Clark and Lois scene, and especially when she's really not just giving him a hard time, but working as a real partner with him. And that scene before the big showdown where she's like, I don't think you can beat him. That's, again, it sort of pulls at the heartstrings. So I love those quiet moments. And a lot of times you can't get that done in animation because it's hard to do sort of facial expressions and sell them. And I think the guys did an incredible job. They really, sold, even if it was silent, sold those moments.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maria.
But wait, there's more.
Hi, my name is Jake Hayward. The movie was great. Not a typical superhero movie, SmackDown. I had a question for Robin, and my question was, through seeing it, reading the script, or performing, did you have a moment where Superman was gonna kill Manchester? I mean, did you have that moment where you're like, oh my God, he's so evil, he's gonna really kill him. He's following his own rules. If that makes any sense.
My answer is 18.7. 18.7. I'm not sure I'm quite clear what you're saying, but did I think that Superman was going to kill Manchester at some point?
Yeah, like as you read the script, would it be?
Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, usually a lot of the times we don't get the scripts ahead of time, and it's on the go. So yeah, I was excited. I didn't know what was going to happen, and then I'm seeing all these lines. I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing. I mean, actors like to have lots of lines, and then put on top of it a great character and a great script. We're happy. No, that's good.
I just have one more quick question, if that's okay.
Make it a good one.
Make it a good one. I never read the original comic. Were the Elite part of that original comic, or were they just created for this movie?
No, the Elite were the villains in 775. They were created to be sort of an analog of other dark superhero teams. So yeah, they were always there, and it's the exact same characters. The only difference is Cold Cast has a shirt in the film. He doesn't have a shirt in 775.
And for those of you that don't know, there is a bigger arc to the story. So I'm just curious, out of all of you, how many would want to see a continuation of the story between Manchester Black and Superman? I'm not saying I would be doing it.
Oh yeah, you're stuck doing it. Don't even think you're getting out of it now. Thanks, Jake. Your assignment is go out on the floor tomorrow and buy Action Comics 775 and read it. Yes.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I have a question for Joe. When you were writing, where did you get the idea for Superman's almost cynical plan where he doesn't actually kill them and it's all a trick? It's just amazing.
Oh, thank you. I'm really glad you like it. Thank you. I really wanted to show people what would happen if Superman went to that place, you know, like what would happen if Superman really did go bad, and is it something that you want to see? And, you know, the answer is it's really, really scary. Like, you would not want to see Superman go that way. And when he's saying things like, oh, why am I treating people like people, and I've learned I finally bought what you're selling, it's kind of, for me, it was very sad. So that was the point, really the big climax and the point of the story for me. So I wanted to just get to that and show that also, you know, if he wanted to, he could beat anybody that we want. I mean, at the end of the day, Superman is still pretty much, you know, the top guy. So it's important to get to that place.
Great question.
Thank you, Maya.